Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh, Shem Al Shai, Shem Rakakodash, Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. And anyway, I'm going to entitle this video, I'm going to pose it as a question. Will everything go digital in 2025? That's what I typed in right here. I put in everything will go digital in 2025. This is a video I was watching some of it, and I had to do my own video. I couldn't even watch the rest of it. I had to watch it from the beginning. It's still currently live. So it's 35 minutes in. I don't know how much longer this is going to go, but there should be more people watching. And another thing, they don't put, as you can see, I'm subscribed. Let me see if I got the notification. I didn't get the notification because you would have seen it up here. Sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. Yeah, these people they do not always put out your notifications. I know that because I check. If I put up a video myself, I go to another YouTube avatar to see if I got the notification, and sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. So they give it out to who they want to give it out to. So anyway, this video right here is put up by you hear the voice. The voice would be the elder out of Dallas, Texas, second in command. Goes by the name of Ariala, and so the title is NYE of Destruction, or New Year's Eve of Destruction, Path to MOTB, Talk, and more. If you notice, there's been a lot of videos put up by GMS dealing with the MOT. Even if you don't want to go into it, it somehow kind of comes up because there's so many things popping up centering around the things going digital. And the MOTB will come when this digital system is fully put in place. You got the 5G, which that's been put in place since they started putting the towers in 2020? 2020. I believe they were putting, and I remember they didn't tell anybody that they were putting it up. Remember they had you had to go be at the house at 8 o'clock because what they were doing, they were putting up those towers. They should have just said, they said if you see these white utility trucks, they're putting up your 5G. Everybody gets a phone gets 5G. Why would it be a secret? Why would you have to hide it? Anyway, I would do my walk, and I would walk along the telephone poles. And you kind of look, you notice the telephone poles, the wires, and so forth. Then there was one point where I looked and I noticed the telephone poles looked different. And I noticed they added these things. And in my mind I said, it's probably 5G. And I looked it up and it is 5G. But I don't know why they hid it. So well, look, let's tell the people to stay in. And so when it's a curfew. You got to be in the house by 8 o'clock. If not, you're going to get arrested, this, that, and the third. I was going out after 8 o'clock. I was out there 9:30, 10 o'clock. I would even see police and wave at them. So, what the hell are you talking about? But like I said, one week, walking, noticing telephone poles. At that time, I was doing 3 miles, which is a little bit less than an hour, about 50 minutes, 55 minutes. Depending on the pace. But like I said, one day I came out and I said, wait a minute, look at all this. And I did the research and I found out. I knew it was the 5G system, but I did the research and I found out, yeah, this is the 5G system. Then they have these major towers that look like trees. There was one place and it was a week. You would notice it. I passed by this particular diner. Then a week later, I passed by that diner. It was a restaurant, diner restaurant. and there was one of those gigantic towers, and I said, "Oh shit! What did they put that up?" And they were moving fast. So, and then some places they'll put leaves around it and make it look like a tree. It doesn't look like a tree at all. It looks like a tall pole, a tower, with somebody trying to make it look like a tree, which it doesn't look like a tree. People must think people are dumb. Well, they are. American people are, for the most part, they clueless as to what's going on. But anyway, so it says New York Eve of Destruction, New Year's Eve of Destruction, rather, path to MOTB, talk, and more. So the elder, he had made a statement. It was already in, I don't know, 7 minutes in or something, but I pulled it back to the beginning. Something around here. I pulled it back to the beginning just to get on the same page. And he made a statement. He said, this could be, in full gear in 2025. The whole money system going digital. Don't be surprised if they switch it up in 2025. But this is what I did. I put in everything will go digital in 2025. So look at everything that popped up. Now this is from 2014. So this is 11. Tonight it will be 11 years ago. This article was put up. Digital life in 2025. Pew Research Center. Digital life in 2025. March 11, 2014. So we're talking 11 years ago as of 12 o'clock tonight. 10 and a half, 11 years. Experts predict the internet will become like electricity. When you come into your house, everything that you got in your house is your refrigerator is electricity. If you have a what do you call that? The hell, I don't even use that. Where you cook food quick. Microwave oven, which I don't use that. I had one. I threw that shit away years ago. If I have to heat something up, I put it in the oven. It says, experts predict the internet will become like electricity. Now, you on your internet more than you watching TV. Now, I know you have the TV on, you're watching whatever you're watching, but you're right in front of the internet. It says, less visible, yet more deeply embedded in people's lives for good and ill, for good or bad. Ill meaning bad. I didn't go to the drop downs. Let me just go to some of these the drop down menu. The tools we use at work are becoming more powerful and accessible, and this trend will accelerate in 2025. Democratization fueled by advancement like generative AI, which is artificial intelligence, allows employees at all levels to actively participate in process improvement efforts without needing advanced technical skills. Yeah, because AI is going to do it for you. Will the internet go away? No, the internet is not going to go away. As 2025 draws closer, questions about the vulnerability of the global internet remain unanswered. NASA has yet to make an official statement on the matter, leaving people to wonder whether the digital age will be able to withstand the fury of the sun. Will everything be digital in the future? However, the distant digital brand experience will not continue to be the only norm. So it's going to be a norm. In the next 18 to 24 months, so we're talking about year and a half, 2 years, we will witness in-person and digital experiences to be more intertwined than ever before. I'm not going to read all of these. What country is going fully digital? At the end of 2023, the Justice Minister of Tuvalu announced official plans to move Tuvalu, whatever the hell that is, never heard of this place, into the metaverse. When you look up the word forehead in Revelation 13 and 16, the Greek word there is metapon, if I'm pronouncing it right. Metapon, I'll go check it out, which means the forehead. It means metapon means the thing between your eyes, which is the forehead. To safeguard the country from rising seas and create the first digital nation. So it says metaverse. Metaverse. So let me go to the scripture. And you camps that are teaching contrary to what we're teaching, you're gonna have a lot of explaining to do to your congregation, because all of you are wrong and we are right. Okay, give me a second here. I got this mic in front of the keyboard. Revelation 13 and 16. Causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, literal hand. And the word there for right or right hand is dextrose, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm pronouncing it the right way. You can have, if you're boxing, you're a lefty, that's your dextrose, that's your right hand, that's your power hand, all right? Or in their foreheads. Now look up the word foreheads. Now I just went to the word metaverse. Metaverse. Facebook was turned to meta. What is it? Meta or meto. Meto is masculine for meta. Metopon. The face. The space between the eyes. The forehead. The forehead. So this guy knew what he was doing when he changed the name from Facebook to Meta. Meto. And there's no root to it. I'm sorry, you got the word meta. Let's go to met. I'm sorry. Let's click on this. See how to pronounce it. Metopon means forehead. Meta with after behind. So that doesn't really go anywhere. But metopan means face or forehead. That between the space between the eyes or the forehead. Neuralink. Think of Neuralink. So now let's come back over here. Is paper going away? Paper will likely never go completely out of fashion. Yeah, because now they say, would you like a paper receipt, or can we email you a receipt? And when I set up my Roku stick, which everybody in GMS should have a Roku. Everybody, it's amazing what you can do with this. And I know the little tricks and tricks of the game. As far as Roku is concerned. But anyway, it took me about a half an hour. Cause you gotta link your PC to the stick, then you gotta link your phone number to the stick. Like you put in initial email, and then the password, and then they say, okay, we're gonna send a code to your phone. So you won't get it. You won't be able to set it up. So your phone ring, you get on the text, and then you type in the numbers. Then they make you go to the web again. Then you do this, and then when you go to certain channels, you got to go back to the webs, because the Roku stick has to communicate with the computer. Now, when I first got it, I figured a lot of things out, and I confronted brothers at the main camp. I said, "How many of you brothers, you men out there, got Roku?" And a handful of them, I don't know, maybe five brothers. And I said, "You got to get Roku." And then I was saying, "Did you add these extra apps?" And they said, "I didn't know you can add apps to it." You can add apps to it. That's why I got Odyssey, I got YouTube, I got Rumble, I got Fobu Sports, which is all kind of different sports. I got Swerve, which is all kind of martial arts. I got all kind of Netflix. I got all kind of things, and you can. I got XM radio, Sirius XM radio. It's on the Roku. What else? What other apps I got? Netflix I got. And then the beautiful thing about it is, and I did this last night. I had in my living room TV. I simply took the stick out and I put it in the bedroom TV, and I kept watching what I wanted to watch. Now, what I go to is the Rumble, and you get lost in Rumble. Just go to that app, you get lost. You can go to Alex Jones. You can go to a good channel to go to if you go to the Rumble is to go to the People's Voice. That dude from England, he don't mince his words. You will get some information. I'm surprised the dude's even, he's worse than Alex Jones. This guy comes out with the facts. Anyway. So let me do this. Let me read some more of these. Experts say the new normal. So this is Pew Research Center again, and this is 2021. This article is from 2014. Experts say the new normal in 2025 will be far more. I'm just read this here. You can open it up and read the rest of it. Far more smarter system will be created. Municipal, rural, state, and independent services, especially in the healthcare sector, will be modernized. Because the buying and selling, when you go to the hospital, the first thing they ask you for, can I get your driver's license? What's your social security number? Why? Because they got to get paid. They got to get paid. So when you go to the hospital, you're buying something. You're buying this service of the doctor and the nurses. This is Elon University. Anonymous response, New normal for digital life 2025. Hacking, worms, Trojans. What is this? Phishing, etc. will increase. In other words, our devices will bite us. Some of our systems may be easier to use, but others will not, as you read on. Fueled, unveiling the future, digital transformation trends 2025. 2025 is 2 hours away. It's 10 o'clock right now. To be exact, it's 10:02 p.m. So in 2 hours minus 2 minutes, it'll be the new year, 2025. And they're going to get moving. Now, what they're going to do on the 6th of January, they're going to, the president-elect comes in to officially take the office. Then he officially, becomes the actual president. He's officially able to talk shit, sign laws and everything. He's officially not the president. Biden is the official president. But Biden's job is to pass the torch from him to Trump. So that's on the 6th. Now remember what happened in 2020, was it 2021, January 6th. All hell broke loose, right? Because the torch had to be passed from Trump to Biden. So Trump was like, what did they call it? A stop the steal, because they stole the elections. Which they probably did, because I don't know who really won. They don't give me the back information. I don't know if that whole system is rigged. It says YouTube digital transformation with Eric Kimberlin. Now, when they go fully digital, guess what? Your paper dollars are gone. Your debit cards are gone. You're gonna have to get a card through a bank. Everybody's gonna be linked up to a bank. Well, all I gotta do is go to the check cashing place. Well, guess what? Who you think owns the check cashing places? Banks own that. That's a bank. That's a small bank. But you Negroes go to that bank to cash your check, and you got to give them a certain percentage of your money, and they don't mind taking it. You might as well just go to the bank, but you're gonna be forced to go to the bank. So I see it going, when everything goes fully digital, everything is going to be on your card. People are going to lose their card. People are going to get robbed. They're going to take their card. Their cards are going to be hacked. Also, it will be in your smartphones, and people have it. They pay with their smartphone. I pay with either credit card. I have a credit card. I have a bank card, which is a credit card, debit card. I got a debit card that I you fill up, as you go along. You spend $100, you put $100 back in, $200 back in. Then I have one credit card. I used to have a bunch of credit cards. I cut all of them up. I got one credit card. But there's going to be one card or one app on your phone where you do all your financial transactions. And then eventually you lose your phone too. You get your phone stolen. So what they're going to do is they're going to say the best thing to do, you're not going to lose it unless you lose your hand. Get the chip in your hand. And I see a lot of people saying, oh, that's a great idea. My dog got a chip. Well, maybe he can go buy some lamb for you. Well, guess what? When you get the chip, you can go buy lamb. You don't need your dog to buy no lamb. You can buy the lamb on your own. Nate. Oh, he got the chip. Well, maybe he can go buy some lamb for you. Nate is going to have to eat his words. I can't wait. I can't wait until they push this chip out just to see Bishop Nate. We're going to go to the news articles. eMarketer, the future of digital 2025. This was last year. Last year. What am I talking about last year? This was pretty much a month, not even 2 months ago. We're in December still. It says the future of digital 2025, slowing growth mass, a 140 billion with a B opportunity beyond Google, Meta, and Amazon. Okay, key predictions for 2025 in digital transformation. Transformation means to change forms. Digital transformation in 2025 will be marked by rapid advancement and significant challenges. Rapid advancement. Now that's what the elder Ariala said in the video. He said that in the video. He said everything gonna be. I see everything moving quick in 2025. And just in case they didn't go up there and tell you, Trump is control opposition. Now I don't know why Alex is praising him. See, we got Trump in here. Then maybe you might be control opposition. If you were real to the game, you said, nah, Trump ain't no different than anybody else. He's control opposition. Somebody looked that up. Somebody put it in the chat. The definition for control opposition. I'm not going to go to it. While technologies, like low code, no code. Let's read that again. Digital transformation, which is a change in form, in 2025 will be marked by rapid advancement. Everything gonna move quick. Now this guy, Dr. Peter Hotez, and I can bring the picture up. He said, day one of Trump coming into office, expect to be hit with like 5 or 6 viruses. Let me go ahead and bring that up. I took a picture of it. Do I still got it? Let me see something. Let me bring this up again. New York, this is a new article. I'm sorry, 2015. New York State Senator proposes using GPS, global positioning system, implants to track violent convicts. Okay, I got to bring up the picture. Let me bring up the picture. Bear with me for a minute. Okay, let me do it this way. Put in the word Peter. There it is right there. Let me open it up. This is from an actual article, but I took a picture of it. Sit tight. You ain't got no place to go anyway, so just sit tight. Sometimes it just pops up. Okay, here we go. So we see them definitely going to full digital. So eventually you got to get used to the fact that the paper money is worthless. Peter Hotez, 5 big public health threats. 5 big public health threats the Trump administration will face on day 1, which is the 21st of January. Opinion, right? But why is it going to happen the day he comes into office? It sounds like it was planned that way. This was put up not even a week, not a couple of days ago. This is 27 November 2024. 25, 26, 27, 20, 29, 30, 31. That's, a week. It just hit a week. And he actually says that. He does an interview where he says, this is what he says. 5 big public health threats the Trump administration will face on day 1. And you can look this guy up. He's the guy. He's the czar. He's going to take the place of Fauci. So we give you the receipts. So let's come back over here. Give me a second. Let me find this again. Where in the hell am I? Okay, so now I want to go to news. Matter of fact, let me go to images. 2025. Look at this. Look at this. This is planned for 2025. You don't even need a computer. You're going to have a virtual computer. What will digital life be like in 2025? What is this called? This device is $300 where you can be in the middle of the living room and you using your hand. They showed you that in the movie with Tom Cruise, Minority Report. And that came out, I believe, in 2025. The world is going digital. Let me open this up. The world is going digital faster than ever. Here's why. Learning digital marketing is important for your financial future. Yeah, learn this. Learn it, man. Learn it. This is your training day. I'm always in front of the computer. If I'm on the road, I got my smartphone. And I got a handful of computers. I got 3 laptops. Got a couple of digital phones. Smartphones. I keep the ones that, when you update, you keep the ones because you can use that as, you can still use that. You can get sites off of that. You'll go full time. You'll go full time online in 2025. And the technology is here. It's just a matter of just bringing it out. You compare a cell phone of 10 years ago to now, major difference. Major difference. So right here, you're going to have, they're planning on setting up, and it's already happening, digital cities, which are called 15-minute cities. Everything is going to be within 15 minutes. You really don't need a car. AI, robots, the cloud. This got to go into the chip. So they're going to make you a smartphone. Smartphone. Everything at your fingertips. So many of these businesses are going out of business because people order shit off a line. Food. You got DoorDash. You got Uber Eats. You got all these. You want a cab? Uber. Was it Lyft? And I even use it. I even use that. If I got to go somewhere or whatever, and I don't want to use my car's in the shop, I pull out my smartphone, go to my Uber app, boom, in less than 5 minutes they're there. And they're bringing in a lot of. Did I give you any scriptures? Yes, I did. I gave you Revelation 13 and 16. Revelation 13 and 16. Read that over and over again. There's talk concerning Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, whatever the hell his name is, the Indian guy. They're talking about. It's called what is it called? What the hell is it called again? The H-1B or whatever it's called. Let me try to find it. H-1B. Let's see what comes up. Okay, right. I was right. H-1B. H-1B meaning, or visa meaning. If you have certain tech skills, you can come to America. You'll become a citizen. H-1B is a non-immigrant visa that allows U.S. employers, which are business owners in the States, to temporarily, that could be the next 10 years, employ foreign workers in specialty occupations, high-tech occupations. Now, how do they know all this high-tech stuff? Because you had these corporations train these people, so when the time is right, we're going to bring them over here. You know, Jake, they ain't teaching Jake anything technical. The system that you went through from kindergarten, first grade, second grade, junior high, high school, what in the fuck did you learn? What did you learn? What skill did you learn? None. You learned how basic reading, writing, and arithmetic. So they did that for a reason. They're saying, well, you guys don't have the skills. Well, guess what? The U.S. didn't train us. And there was a reason behind that. Because these people from other countries, dirt poor countries that have technical skills, if the job is worth $50 an hour, they can pay them people $20 an hour and they'll be happy about it. You ever talk to tech support? When you're dealing with anything, you're buying something and you call it's always a person with an accent. Talk to them. You say, well, where you from? I'm from India. What part of India? I'm from such and such, Punjab or whatever, Pakistan. Ask them, and they like to talk. Then you ask them, what is your job? Technically, what's your job? My job is this, that, and the third. You might ask them, how much do you get paid weekly? They'll tell you, I get paid $250 or whatever, which to them that's you're doing good. So guess what? Somebody with high tech skills in the States, born in the States, they said, look, I want $100 an hour, or $50 an hour or something, and perks and bonuses and medical coverage and so forth, where they can get somebody from another country, and they can say, okay, we'll give you $20 an hour, and that's all you're gonna get. Oh, I take the job. There's a reason why every time you call technical support as a person with an accent. It's called outsourcing, and it's cheaper. It's to cut costs. Why do you think Esau brought us over here to serve slavery? That's to cut the overhead. That's why they want to have robots, AI. You don't got to pay AI. You just got to keep the wires together and grease them up. And they plan on doing everything with AI, man. Ultimately, when it comes down to it, you're going to have to get that chip. So any of you clown-ass camps that teaching otherwise, you better have a good you better have a good speech to tell your people. Because I know what all of you going to say. Oh shit, GMS was right. Hey, the scriptures tell you, you gotta eat the whole roll. You have an unction from the Holy One and you know all things. I will give you the comforter, and the comforter will teach you all things. So when it comes to Revelation 13 and 16, oh, it means this, it means that. Y'all keep changing it. Every so many months or every so many years, you change it up. We here at GMS, we teach the mark of the beast the same way we taught it 10 years ago, 17 years ago, 20 years ago. We haven't changed. Meddle not with them that are given to change. And the Apocrypha speaks about, it said something to the effect of, I'm not going to go to it because I don't have the tab up. I'm not going to look for it. It says the fool changes like the moon or something to that effect. So anything that happens that we see going on, because our eyes are open, because the Most High, Yahweh B'Shem outside has given us the eye salve, we can see trends. You see trends taking place, and you know exactly, you can filter it right through the scriptures. Average Jake don't know. They don't see what's coming down the pipe. The U.S. is already involved in World War III. World War III is here. It's just getting ready. It's going to escalate. But the destruction is not going to come until the chip comes. The chip has to come to pass. That prophecy has to come to pass before we're delivered and before this place is destroyed and before the kingdom comes. So it's chip, deliverance of the elect of Israel, destruction, judgment, destruction, Yahweh Shaphat, Yahweh's judgment, and then the kingdom. And then we're going to live forever. Meaning our kingdom is going to be an everlasting kingdom. So let me come back over here. Let me go to news now. Madhya Pradesh, whatever, to go digital from, oh, wait a minute. To go digital from January 1st. So day one, January 1st. Whatever the hell this company is. Let me open this up. This is MSN. Bob, whatever. Not even going to try to read that. But their plan is to go digital day one. So which is tomorrow. Another hour and a half from now. Trends Magazine is going digital. Trends, it says, to all digital trends coming in January 1st, 2025. So the world's going to change overnight. NYC Eyes computer-based testing for SHSAT. I'm not even going to try to go into it. Education Week. Why most AP exams are going digital this May. 28 advanced placement exams will go digital as early as May 2025 in response to an increased number of cheating attempts this past May. You can't cheat no more. D23 magazine, Disney 23 going digital. Members can buy print issues extra. Nine AP exam with the same thing. Transition to digital format in 2025. Additional 6 in 2026. College Board will transition from paper AP or advanced placement tests to a digital format starting in May of 2025. There will be a total of 9 AP classes. Okay, this will be the last one. What is this? Ryanair to go fully digital, no more paper boarding passes, or airport check-ins desks by May of 20 days. Some of them said January, tomorrow, or a couple of 2 hours from now, less than 2 hours from now. Some say May. May is a Illuminati number. Pew Research. Experts say the new normal in 2025 will be far more tech-driven. So you better get your tech skills up, presenting more big challenges. Now I'm going to say this for you camps that are not a part of the original One Westers. You guys have just made up your own camp, put fringes on your garment, went out there and spoke, and you listen to AIUIC, you got a little from ISUBK, you got a little from GMS and so forth. If every last one of the major camps from One West, former One Westers, if they were all teaching about the mark of the beast, guess what? You'll be teaching it too. But you're not teaching it because certain major camps are not teaching it. So like I said, I'll pay to see your face on that day when they make the breaking news concerning the MOTB. So the elder Ariella was reading out of, and I'm gonna read that in the NLT. He's reading out of Psalms 64, NLT. It's a short one. Okay, Psalm of David. O the Most High, listen to my complaint. Protect my life from my enemies' threats. Hide me from the plots of the evil mob, which is the elite, from this gang of wrongdoers. They sharpen their tongue like swords and aim their bitter words like arrows. They shoot from ambush, from secret, at the innocent. We are the innocent. Why are we innocent? Because the Most High made us innocent. Read Revelation chapter 14. You can start at the first verse, around about somewhere in between the first and third or fourth verse. Attacking suddenly and fearlessly. They encourage each other to do evil and plan how to set their traps in secret. Who will ever notice? They ask. Oh, the Most High notice. And we notice, because you have some which is in the King James version of this scripture. It says they shall. But let me just keep reading it, and I may even go to the King James and not read the whole chapter. As they plot their crimes, they say, we have devised the perfect plan. Yes, the human heart and mind are cunning, but the Most High himself will shoot them with his arrow, suddenly striking them down. Their own tongue will ruin them. Right, because you have some that are part of the inner sanctum, the inner circle, the elite, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call it, the cabal, whatever you want to call it, right? Some of them, got Jesus, like John Todd. Listen to John Todd. He claimed that he was a member of the Illuminati, and he broke that thing down back in, I guess it was 79, 80, somewhere around there. And I first heard that when Elder Yaikwab gave me a cassette. We had cassettes back then. We had no digital shit. We had cassettes. And he gave me the copy, and that's the first time I heard him. It says, their own tongue will ruin them, and all who see them will shake their heads in scorn. So there's many of our people waking up to this truth. Then everyone will be afraid. They will proclaim the mighty acts of the Most High. Who will proclaim the mighty acts of the Most High? The ones that come into this truth. The ones that have woken up from the key guys that went out there and went on the highways and the byways, on the YouTube and so forth, and realized all the amazing things he does, the Most High does. The powerly or the godly will rejoice in Yahweh. The righteous will rejoice in Yahweh and find shelter in him. And those who do what is right will praise him. Now, when you praise him, you got to know his name. How you going to praise somebody when you don't know their name? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to, do it this way. The 8th verse. King James, 8th verse. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. I mentioned John Todd. All that see them shall flee away. Who's going to see them? Who's going to believe our report? Our report. The elect. The ones that's going to see right through them are the elect. So anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.